Hello and welcome back to Neethu's Nest. Hope you have all soaked your dry fruits for this Christmas season. This is a very easy and delicious cake recipe which anyone can try. So let's see how to make a perfect 1 kg plum cake. First, for making the caramel, to a saucepan add 1/4 cup and 2 tablespoons of sugar and allow this to caramelize well. Once it reaches this stage, you can switch off the flame and now add the 1/4 cup of water. Stir this well and again you switch on the flame and allow this to boil for about 2 to 3 minutes and you can take it off the stove. By the time the caramel cools down, let's make the cake batter. For this, here I am taking the dry fruit mix which I have already shown you in one of the previous videos, which is a dry fruits soaking video, so that you can have a look at it for the dry fruit mix. So here I am taking 1.5 cups of the soaked dry fruit mix, and to this I am adding around 1 to 1.5 tablespoon of maida to it and giving it a good mix. We are adding the all-purpose flour to the dry fruit so that the fruits does not sink to the bottom of the cake while baking. Now to a big bowl, add 3 eggs. I've used here whole eggs, I've not separated it like the last recipe. Now to this add 100 grams of room temperature butter. Please make sure that all the ingredients what you use for this should be at room temperature. Now add 3/4 cup of white sugar or brown sugar to this and mix this well until it is well combined. You can mix this either with a hand whisk or a hand beater. Now you can see that it is combined well. Now to this, let us sift in the dry ingredients. Here I am taking 1 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of salt, and mix this until it is combined. Now to this you can add in the caramel syrup which is cooled down and give it a mix. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and add in the dry fruit mix. Here I am not adding the spices or the orange peel because I have added all these in the fruit mix itself. Now to this you can add around 1/4 cup of chopped nuts and combine this using a spatula. Now you can see that the cake batter is ready. Take an 8-inch cake pan. I've greased it with butter and a parchment paper. Now add the cake batter to it and bake this for about 40 to 45 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Once the cake is out of the oven, allow this to cool down well. Now take a silver foil and on top of that place the cling wrap. Place the cake on top of it and spread the juice from the soaked dry fruit mix and cover the cake like this with the silver foil and the cling wrap. It would be good if you keep this covered like this for a day or two. Now let's open this and see how it looks. You can keep this cake out for up to a month. And if you're going to cut the cake only after a few days of baking it, then you can feed the cake with a gap of 2 to 3 days. But make sure you stop feeding the cake a day or two before cutting the cake. So do try this easy and delicious plum cake recipe and let me know your feedbacks in the comments below. Hope you liked my recipe. See you